We are back. We are back in action with episode 5 of the End of the World Fallout 4 playthrough. Thank you all for joining me again. This is Guy McFly, Gabe the Revelator. Dude, Guy McFly is such a cool fucking name. Such a cool fucking name. That is the name of the character we are playing as, Guy McFly. He looks pretty fucking fly if I do say so myself. If I do say so. And let's think here. Where can we go? Travel to Finch Farm, Oberlin Station. Big Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's ready to go, guys. We need to get to Diamond City. That is our end game here. I mean, not end game, but it's our main objective as of right now. Is to get to Diamond City. Last episode, we defeated all the raiders, including Jared, at the Corvega assembly plant. Got all that cool stuff. Got Starlight Drive in. All this is looking strong, looking fine. We need to get more people here at Sanctuary. Hopefully that happens soon. But in the meantime, I guess we will travel. We'll do that. We'll hook up Oberlin Station. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go straight down south to Diamond City. Let's just head down south, see what we see. Let's see what we see, huh? We'll go to the Corvega assembly plant. Then we're going to go down south, and we're going to see what we see. And if you missed the last episode, well, I guess we just go back and watch it. But we ended off, I think, level 9. I did do some building at 10 Pines Bluff, and I leveled up a few times. I built them a nice little house, and I can show you guys that before this episode's over if you would like. Okie dokie. Back in action. Let's see here. Let's hop on the map and let's put a marker at Diamond City. So we need to go south. And we're just gonna head that direction and see what we run into. If we run into a settlement, we'll deal with the settlement. If we don't, we don't. We're pretty low on ammo, so we probably should find a place to go and scavenge. Not necessarily go help a settlement out. Go find a place like, what's this junkyard over here? I think we're going to go to this junkyard. I think there might be super mutants there. If there are, we might be high enough level to deal with them now. Once we hit 15, I think we're going to do Automatron. We're going to go ahead and do that DLC so we can beef up our boy Codsworth here. I think that is in the works. Let's see what we got here. We're hidden still. Vats isn't picking anything up. So we're the Jalbert Brothers disposal. I'm not 100% certain what we're going to run into here. So there's some traps here, just disarmed tripwire. Okay. Codsworth says we got some radiation to worry about. Rabid mole rats. If we just have mole rats, we're fine. But if there's super mutants here, trouble. And more rats have spotted us. We got rid of the rabid one, at least. 3 shots in bats. That's doing enough on the other. Another rabid one here. A couple of rabid ones, we take them down fairly quickly. Lot of radiation in here. We gotta get out. What's in the thing? Lightweight treated leather right arm. We'll take it, but I think that's where the my special thing is, isn't it? Apparel. Yeah, the poisoner's leather right arm. So we're not gonna use that, but we'll take that to a settler perhaps. When you get out of that is loaded with radiation. Jalbert's is loaded with radiation, which made me think this was going to be a super mutant camp. Child of Adam camp, of course. Ooh, wow, bunch of fusion cores. 4 fusion cores. That's a lot. That's a lot of fusion cores. So we're at a Child of Adam place, but it looks like they were killed. I wonder by whom. Nuka grenade. Wow, these guys were loaded. I didn't even see nuka grenades until the DLC comes out. Maybe you do. Okay, so Jobber didn't really have anything going on in it. I mean, I didn't do a deep investigation. It didn't really have anything going on in it. Grey Garden. Okay, this is a good settlement. This is a very good settlement. This is a settlement run by robots. So we're gonna meet with Supervisor Brown, maybe, or Supervisor White.
If you're looking to trade,
Supervisor
then
Green.
Let's make a deal.
Green.
Ready to begin your fabulous shopping spree?
That'd be great.
Sure. Fabulous shopping spree. Okay, we're gonna sell him these drug. Couple of buff outs. We will sell him this Med-X, 4 of those. Couple of Mentats, up to $156. Psycho. He doesn't have enough to cover the scratch, but we'll sell him 4 of those, $236. Up to 1,000 bean now. Alright, great. I can just harvest all their mutt fruit. I would recommend taking all the mutt fruit. Mutt fruit gives you one, I guess mutt fruit or mute fruit. I guess mute fruit is what you actually call it. I've always called it mutt fruit, because that's how it's spelled, M-U-T, but it's mutt, and then fruit. But whatever, mute fruit, it makes more sense because it's a mutated fruit. Definitely take all those because they help a lot. Supervisor White, there we go.
This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
Well, there you have it.
That's pretty
It's
ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Not only that, but your data collection and analysis.
Codsworth!
I'm sure these crops want for
Of
nothing.
course!
Of course,
I've never
darling.
brought him here before.
Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are 2 kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
Dr. Edward Gray. Genius is right. Should I say I remember him? I think I should.
He was one of Robco's senior engineers, but more than a little eccentric.
You seem a bit confused, darling. You're far too young to remember anything that happened before the war.
I was in a vault.
I was
They
in a
put me
vault.
Cryogenic freeze.
Remarkable. I must say, darling, you seem very well preserved. Now, where was I? Robotics
Wow,
and
Supervisor White,
artificial
dude.
intelligence
You hear her
were
hitting on
our
us?
creator's main passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
This shit's sick. It's very unique.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling.
Of course.
After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
It's just
awful.
awful.
Isn't it, though? Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This will never do.
Of course.
I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
I'll do it.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes
We'll
from
clear
the
out some
old
minor
Western
lurks.
plant, south
That's
of
the move.
here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working
got it.
again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
So, just very sexual robot. There's a bunch of them in this game. Like a bunch of them.
some music.
Codsworth loved it, though.
And there'll be camps for your pocket.
Codsworth's stoked that we're helping Grey
Have
Garden.
you
Of course we
looked
should help
into
Grey
our
Garden.
little
He's a
water
fucking robot.
problem, darling?
I'm going right now, actually, ma'am. Supervisor, wait. I'm on my way to right now. Troubled waters. Listen to the military frequency. Okay. That is, that's the Brotherhood. I will listen to it. Here you go.
This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Ferrum, 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Okay, so that was the Brotherhood of Steel. We will eventually go there. We're not going to go there right now. We are going to go to investigate the water treatment plant, and then since we're all the way down there, we might just bounce on over to the Overland Station. But that's what we're going to do, because Grey Garden is it's an excellent workshop. Just look at this. You can work with this. You can work with this. You have all of this space. The robots run everything. They don't need food or water or anything. Just set defenses up. It's beautiful. It's a very, very good settlement. I like it a lot. I like it quite a bit. Now let's head down south, or continue to head south. We are going towards Diamond City, but we're going to the right a little bit because we're going to this water treatment plant. And it's foggy out. I can't see anything. Can't see across the water. VATS isn't picking anything up. But we're trekking to the water treatment plant. That is our game plan. And Codsworth is just a G, man. And we are going to get to the Automaton DLC here in a little bit. And if you remember that one, that's with the Mechanist. And the Mechanist is from Fallout 3, from the Capital Waste. Oh, we got some rad stag does. I let the one live. Killed the one. Take the meat and the hide. Is Codsworth chasing it down? He thought about it. It's okay, Codsworth. Come on back. It's from the Capital Wasteland, and it was like a superhero. Is the Mechanist versus the Ant-Man or something, and they battled against each other. The Mechanist had his army of robots, and hopefully this is Super Mutants. It is Super Mutants. Yikes! We might need to avoid that fight. Actually, we might need to avoid that. Yeah, they got rockets. They're launching them at us. Oh, but we're in it now. Oh. So that's a Super Mutant Suicider, everybody. He has a nuke in his hand, and you need to shoot that immediately. He did do that. Took him out. But if they get too close to you, they're just going to run into you and try to kill you. Ooh, and I just got exploded by a missile launcher. So there's that, you know. You win some, you lose some. It doesn't always go the way you want it to, but you could do what you can. And Super Mutants are tough. Super Mutants are tough. I don't know where we're going to spawn here next, but let's see where it puts us. We might have to avoid the water treatment plant until we level up here a little more. That's tough to deal with. Super Mutants are tough to deal with. Yeah, we're still at Grey Garden. We're going to have to walk back down there. Unfortunately, we might have to skip that. I think what we are going to do instead is go to the Cambridge Police Station. How far away is that? Very close. We are going to go to the Cambridge Police Station because I know we have ammunition there. We're going to have a bunch of fire support. That's the name of the mission. We're going to have a bunch of fire support from the Brotherhood. We're going to meet the Brotherhood. And this will be our introduction to them. So the Brotherhood of Steel, they are a faction that's been in every Fallout that I've ever played. They're not as big in
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Pulowski Preservation Shelter. I guess that's like the poor person's fault. Anyway, the Brotherhood of Steel, and they're the real powerhouses. If you just get down to it, like they are the most technologically advanced society in Fallout. Look at this. You tell me birds aren't robots? Look at that. You mean to tell me that Birds aren't robots. They've been placed here by the Institute to spy on us. Look at that. Absolutely absurd. Furious. Furious. But the Brotherhood of Steel, and if every guy's just listening, they're like, what's he doing? I was just slapping birds and they were not dying. So, there's that. So, the Brotherhood of Steel, they are the most technologically advanced next to the Institute, even including the Institute. I'd say they're on par with it. The Institute has some more advancements in growing techniques and stabilization and teleportation and things of that nature, but the Brotherhood of Steel are the military might of the Commonwealth, really of the entire United States, of what is left of it anyway. Like, they're the only ones, they have the air support, they have nuclear technology still, and they are very much still a dominant force in the Fallout universe.
Hostiles coming in.
As to where the Minutemen are not really, the Railroad is in no other ones besides this one. You know, and they're just not big, the Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute. I guess the Institute really isn't anywhere either, but the Institute makes more sense that it could be. So we're going to shift over to this submachine gun. I've got a little bit of ammo in it. This reminds me of old Nazi zombies. You guys ever played that? We just had the ghouls running at us at the Cambridge police station. There's just a lot of them. And this is good. This is exactly what we need. Oops. We need to throw on a stim pack because we've been getting smacked up by this here zombie boy. 28 stim packs. That's why the game's broken a little bit, because I can just do that. And then everyone's fine. Even though I was just getting lit the fuck up by zombies. 10mm rounds. And this is Paladin Dance. He's a monster. Great companion to have as well. Solid companion.
But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to
Trying to
survive,
survive,
out
my
here,
guy.
like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
So I would just tell him Sanctuary Hills, but you see how it's highlighted why the question's in orange? I'm going to try the speech
Do all
check.
these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now,
So it
where
failed.
are you from?
Sanctuary
I'm from
Hills. my guy.
Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's
Till I
because our
build up
mission
my
here has been
society.
difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
That
Hire
all
me?
depends. How much are you paying?
So you're a mercenary. Typical. Fine. You help us, and I'll see your compensation.
Ah,
for your
Codsworth
services.
just like that.
I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough.
Scribe Halen's a
What we need
good
is
kid.
something that
She's
will
a good
boost
kid.
the signal.
Our target is
That
Arctic
dude in the ground's a
Systems, and it
big
contains
dummy.
the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter.
I want to turn off
We
essential
infiltrate the
characters.
facility,
Put a
secure the
plow in his
transmitter,
head.
and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Indeed, I
Time to
am.
waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Alright, so we got Paladin Dance, Codsworth, and myself. We've added Paladin Dance to our trio. We are now a quartet. Paladin Dance is the real deal.
Halen, take Reese
He's a
inside
good
and
guy.
bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
He's a good soldier. He will help us. He's a great companion to have. He means well.
Let's
loyal
move
as
out,
fuck.
people.
All right, big guy.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Now we head on inside. Cambridge Police Station. Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. I'm gonna go talk to the paladin. I'm gonna see what's up. And he looks like a paladin character. A paladin from every like Dungeons and Dragons game. He's just a giant dude in this huge armor who's
Paladin
just
dance.
he's just a
Ready to
good
move
guy.
out?
Straight up all just neutral, just lawful good.
Ready?
Outstanding.
Let's get it.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure thing, guy. Can I pick up ammo here yet? I can. I can't take this stuff. Okay. So we need to clear out the police station. We're gonna meet Dance outside. I don't think he leaves without us. Inactive distress pulsar. Yeah, we're gonna take that. I don't know what to do with it.
You gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis
We're
looks
gonna
pretty
take it.
grim.
Larry, we're gonna look around in the Cambridge police station for some more maybe medical supplies, or specifically ammunition.
Just it's squirmy.
Bunch of stim packs and Radaway, which is good. Psycho buff out to sell. It's weird that I'm stealing from them and I'm just gonna sell all the drugs that they have laying around. But it is what it is. And I'm stealing all their duct tape that they would probably use. It's not good. It's not good. They don't need it. It's not good. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna like, hey man, don't worry. I'm just taking your desk fans and your duct tape. Why are you doing that? You don't need it. And what about this magnifying glass and all these stim packs? Yeah, I'm gonna take those too. What about all these drugs that you've got? I assume that you confiscated those. Yeah, we did a long time ago. I'm just gonna take those off your hands. Like this buff out. I'm gonna take those off your hands. Military fatigues and patrolman sunglasses. Oh, we're in the shit now, boyos. Jet, suspenders and slacks. Oh, good golly. We're in the mix. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Got ourselves a little Cambridge Police evidence terminal to try and hack. Nope. Let's try it again. Round and round we go. Nope. Like a train. You're a soldier of war, and it's a game. And that was before. And we'll try again. We're struggling here, boys. We cannot break it. Oh, and we got it. Holbrook sedition logs, evidence log entry. One-time statement of Mr. N. Fredericks, Cambridge SNL, transferred to Federal Officer J. Dobson. Evidence log. Your rights at work, recovered from suspect's desk. Transferred to Federal Officer. Evidence pamphlet. You neonized today. Recovered from suspect's desk. Wow, very weird. Intoxication laws. Adams public intoxication logs. That's hysterical. So that's what that dude's stuff was. The winter holotapes. That's what we needed to get. So that's going to be something that we'll need later. Something that we'll need later, because Eddie Winter is a gentleman who has beef with our man Nick Valentine. Nick Valentine is a good guy. He's a good kid that we're gonna be in contact with here in a little ways. In a little ways, we'll have contact with him. It turns out this playthrough, man, you guys are gonna see it's all coming together. It is all coming together. And he just walked outside. Beautiful. A few more places to look in here for
better get a
ammunition.
move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin
What's
Dance
this?
waiting.
Oop, excuse me. Took her personal holotape. We'll see what that says. What's my inventory space looking like right now? 186 out of 250. We're fine. I don't know if we get the gun right away here or not, but we do get a gun from this guy. That's a great gun. It's a great gun. If you're doing the survival mode playthrough, there are also beds in here you can sleep in. So you can use this as a save point. You won't get a well-rested bonus because it's not your owned bed, but you can save there at least. That's crucial in the survival modes. So let's go with Paladin Dance. And his bum ass. He's actually great though, guys. I love Paladin Dance. And then he's got a great story behind him too. We will... Oh, man. I've got too many companions that I want to take out. Too many guys that I want to work with. We gotta finish up Codsworth first, and then we're gonna go to Preston.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Unless Codsworth takes too long. If it takes forever to max out Codsworth, maybe we'll skip to Preston. If I'm already done with the Minutemen.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to
You
me,
got it, Dance.
I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy.
Well, hello there.
We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
Okay, you heard the man. So that's sort of what I was saying before about the BOS. Is they're really a technologically advanced but just technologically driven organization. Their whole thing is making sure they have technology and other people don't. They just don't want other people to get their hands on it, and it's not because they're malicious or they have ill will towards people, but it is because they don't trust anyone else. And in this world, it's tough to, so I understand. Take some water. We're very in trouble with weapons, to be honest with you guys. This is not an ideal situation. A lava grenade over there, see what that does. And that did a whole bunch, actually. It worked out. We're low on ammo. We have 47 rounds of 45 left.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years...
Okay, let's see what this thing had. Oh, some 10mm, some 38. Okay. Lab coat, green shirt, combat boots. I always take the apparel stuff. You never know. I did put on a mod that I think will allow me to put ballistic fiber weave on more than just the 4 hats and more than just the couple of clothing items that you can currently do. That's one of the bummers with Fallout 4. With all of the accessories that you can use and all of the different clothing items that there are, there's only, I think, 4 headwear pieces that take the ballistic fiber weave, and the ballistic fiber weave is well overpowered. It is essential to get. We will get that before too long. I would recommend going there or as early as possible. As soon as you go downtown, you just go to the railroad and you start that quest to get the ballistic fiber weave, because it just adds so much to your defense that it's imperative to get that, especially survival mode, because you're so weak. Just in general, you need to have it as soon as possible. Okay, so we're coming up on this plant here, and I don't remember exactly what's in here. If we're gonna be here's and we're out of ammo. Codsworth and Dance, though. Codsworth and Dance. That's the dream team. These guys are beasts. Can't wait to do Automatron. I can't remember what it is. Automatron or Automaton. Can't wait to do it so I can beef up Codsworth. Give him a gun. Yeah, this is the place. I just don't remember what's in the basement. I can't remember what we do. Or if this is the place with the basement, I guess I should say. It's a place that I'm thinking of where you take Dance, then you set off a rocket or something, and scorch him, basically. He's walking just super slowly up here. It's fine. Gives us time to search around. Iguana on a stick. So I recommend everyone go look up iguana on a stick oxhorn video. Because let's look. I think it actually does say iguana on it. So, iguana on a stick. Look at that. Oops. Let's inspect it. those are just chunks of meat. So there is a deep lore story about this that, man, you go all the way back to Fallout 2. There's a side quest you can do where you take you learn that this is basically Soylent Green. This is people. Iguana on a stick is people. There's lizard on a stick where it actually has a picture of the lizard, and this is not a lizard. This is just chunks of meat, and I am 95% certain that iguana on a stick is people. I'm 95% certain. So think about that next time you're eating it.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Keep checking your 6 for hostiles.
Let's go, Dance. We're almost there. But yeah, iguana on a stick. I'm pretty sure that's people. He's just crawling to the front door in his big fucking stupid power suit. The power armor is cool, and it's a lot more important, again, in survival mode, especially different places that you need to go if they're high levels of radiation. If you go to Far Harbor, you need a power suit the entire time. It is essential to have one of those. The fog will it'll just eat you alive.
Paladin Dance.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Understood.
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
You got it, Bucko. Although you might be. Because I got a wild trigger finger and a snapping right hand. Let's see what goes on.
Put the last nail in the coffin for mankind.
Hear that beautiful echo.
Ignoring the damage they've done.
Excuse me, Dance. And we are in the Arc Jet. Let me see what this place is called. Arc Jet Systems. Looking for the deep range transmitter.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Look at these.
There's just a bunch of dead robots. Open
Paladin.
talk.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Is this the Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork?
Unfortunately, no. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
So the Institute synths. The Institute synths are a fun story. So there are a few different prototypes of synth, or a few different generations of synth.
This place is
You have
a
the synth
mess,
prototypes
but I
that
still see
look
a
like
few pieces of
robots.
salvage.
They are just have a human personality, but they look like a robot. They're silver. They have the mechanical looking things. Then you have the next gen
Looks like a dead
synths,
end. See if you can find a way to
which
get that door open.
are a little more human-like. And then I think it's the Gen 3 synths, or I could have that a little mixed up. It could be that Valentine and Dima are just the prototype Gen 1 synths. And the Gen 1 synths come out and they just, look a little less robotic. But then the Gen 3 synths, the ones that are being, well, they're still rumored actually. They're the conspiracy theory of the Commonwealth, are the Gen 3 synths, because there are people who are being replaced throughout the Commonwealth, and they think that they're being replaced by these synths. They think they're being replaced by the Institute because there are people that are going missing, and then their personalities are just changing slightly, and then these synth components can be found on them that, confirms that they aren't real people. And this is something that the people of the Commonwealth think is happening. They don't know what's going on, but they think people are missing, and there are people that actually will kill other people because they think that they are not who they say they are, that they're government spies or they're compromised. And that's a real conspiracy that haunts the Commonwealth. It has these people terrified that the Institute, which is this nameless, faceless organization that's, for lack of a better term, it's basically the Illuminati. They are the Illuminati of Fallout. And I just cannot get into this terminal. But they're just this group that everyone thinks exists, but no one really knows they exist. No one's ever seen them. They think they're up to no good. And they sort of are. It's not that they're up to no good, necessarily. We'll get more into it as we get closer to... Oh, we got in. As we get closer to figuring it out. You know, going through the main quest. I don't want to spoil everything out of the gate. But they're really out for themselves. Oh, but here are some synths. So I think these are like the Gen 1 synths that kind of look like people, but not really. You can tell that they're robots. But those, I mean, are the Gen 1 synths right there. And this is like the Gen 2 synth, where it has kind of humanoid, has humanoid features, but then it carries that synth component. Kind of looks humanoid-ish. And then these are the Gen 1 synths that are just completely robotic. Let's see if I can turn it over. Yeah, that are just completely robotic. Don't look like people at all. Do have like kind of an organ system though, which is strange. But then these are a little more human. And then we have the final ones, Gen 3 synths. That you can't tell if they're people or not. The only way to tell is if you kill them. Salem Witch sort of deal. We need to throw a heal on, because there are synths everywhere, boyos. Synths everywhere. We're gonna drink dirty water. We gotta look at our weapons. Institute pistol. We're gonna run. It's the ugliest gun of the game. Big square under the block. It's awful. But this is gonna be basically the only ammo. And so, and also in survival mode, pick up all the guns, because you'll pick up all the ammo that are in the guns. And then just drop the guns when you're done with them. But pick up all of these guns, and you'll see every time I pick up a gun, I get more ammo. Even though there's only 6 shells there, pick up the gun, more ammo. Pick up the gun. Nope, no more ammo with that one. But usually. And then you'll go back to your weapons, and you'll just drop all your extra ones that you don't want. Automatic Institute pistol will drop both those. Institute rifle we might keep. I don't hate that. 215 out of 250. Okay. Something to keep an eye on. Where did Dance go? He went up there. So shall we? What's the move, Dancy boy?
Damn synths have compromised
Go
most
down
of the
into the
facility.
basement. Nope, back upstairs.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
You go ahead and handle those, bucko. Turrets will tear you up. Tear me up, anyway. Jeez, man. Turrets are tough to deal with. He's doing it. Dance is really just taking care of everything. I'm borderline useless. Like, I'm basically here for moral support as Dance does everything that needs to be done. Crispy squirrel bits, I think that's human also. But when you're hungry, you're hungry. Provide fire support. That's exactly what I am. I'm just fire support. Dance is the one in charge.
Course ahead. Should be our final stop.
Yep. The engine. I'm gonna throw a save down just to be safe. Throw a save to be safe. To be safe. Make sure I don't get dookied on. Well, just in case I do get dookied on, then we don't die right away. What are you doing, Dance?
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
Yes, this is exactly where I thought I was gonna be. This is literally exactly the mission I thought that we were in.
For now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere.
So over here, go around the corner.
I'll remain here.
There's the junk jet. So this is a legendary weapon. It takes just all the junk that you have in your inventory and just launches it. Oh, I'm over encumbered now. Okay. Good time to know that. What do we got here? Children out of civil rags. We'll drop those. We'll drop that arm. Let's look at... Yeah, short over shotgun. We'll drop that as well. The way get that out of here. And over here, take the fusion core. And we have a little terminal here to deal with. Another terminal. Okay, I heard a buzzing sound. A buzzing sound. I had to take my headphones off quick. See if it was in my head or if it was real. Yeah, nothing there. I'm terrible at unlocking terminals today. Struggling. Sweet. Dark. There we go. Power options. Start auxiliary generators. Couple of
Engine
and
core
here
power
come,
restored. Thermal
here
engine
come all
fueled.
sorts of people. And I do recommend going out here and shooting some of these guys. Getting some XP. As you throw some grenades, get some XP. They're just infinite. Literally just infinite people show up. You can just sit here and farm kills if you want. And you can just go out there, honestly, and just keep taking all of their weapons as well. Just lighting them up. And I do need to drop some of their stuff, though. So I just have too many shock batons. You can drop both those. Drop both those. Drop the rifle for now. Oh, and I just got fried, actually. So, there's that. I wonder where we're going to respawn. Just got absolutely fried. So maybe just throw some grenades in there and then we'll run out. If you do want to farm, though, and you're better at the game than I am, yep, we gotta go all the way back down there and handle that again. My apologies, folks. Gotta fucking unlock that terminal again. Because I try to get greedy with the points.
We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back
It's all
online.
good, though.
There has to be a power backup system somewhere.
I'm gonna get it even quicker this
Excellent.
time.
Jump change this area along the main chamber. I'll run.
To drop shit again. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, guys. Let's look, see what junk we got that we can drop that we don't need. Nothing really. Kinda need all this stuff. I didn't really pick up anything that was useless. I've sort of figured out what's useless and what's not at this point. Okay. Well. You know. Short to version. There, quick save. Take the vision core. And let's get this. Let's get this gosh darn thing, huh? Most. Thin. Edge. Nope. I'm sorry, folks. We gotta go through this whole mess again. Hopefully it doesn't take me near as long to get it this time. Third tries the charm. The terminals are tough, man. Because it's even if you it's not like Skyrim where they have the skill tree, where if you do the lockpick and you get better at it, it gets easier. Yes, you could always go after master locks in Skyrim, and just your chance of getting it is very, 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 very low. However, in this, you can't even attempt Master Lock.
There we go.
The perk unlock, but the actually is just as hard, if not harder. I mean, it's definitely harder. It's 100%.
Engine core power restored.
100% harder to unlock than just your regular novice lock.
Thermal
But
engine
in
fuel.
this, you can't even attempt
Standing by
to
for
unlock
your
anything
command.
for a long time until you get to you have to be at level 30 something before you unlock the full perk. So I'm just gonna lob grenades in there, boys. Points. I'm gonna take some mine. Don't really use mines too often, so I'm just lob them out there and let them walk in. Get some points. Because they're absolutely gonna walk into the mines. I'm gonna keep the bottle cap mines because I don't know if I'm going to need them. They're extremely powerful. Sometimes they're great to have if you run into like a death claw or a sentry turret or a sentry bot. Sentry bots are super tough, super tough to deal with, a lot of power. So sometimes you need to do that. Oh, they're not infinite, turns out. But definitely go ahead and try to kill as many as you can. Because then you can walk around and pick up all of their weapons, pick up all the ammunition, drop it. All the things that, you know, make you over encumbered. It might make you over encumbered. But then you'll walk out of here with, you know, a couple hundred fusion cells. And I know I said we weren't really focusing on energy weapons. Unfortunately, in this early on in a lot of the game, you can't really be a beggar, you know. But you're a chooser, I mean, because you just gotta use the weapons that are given to you. There's a lot of times that you'll run into things you don't want to use, but it's imperative. You just gotta do what you gotta do. That's why I'm carrying around fucking 13 different weapons. I don't want to be. I would love to just have one great one. But that's not what we got. It's not what we can deal with right now. Early going game, you gotta work with what you got. Oh, I don't even have to start the engine. That was just if I couldn't kill them, I guess. So that's just something to know, that if you are in here and you can't kill all the people in here and they start to overpower dance or something, just go ahead and click that red button in there and it starts that rocket. Once it starts that rocket, it just absolutely fries everyone in the room, including Dance, but he lives for some reason because he's just absolute freak of nature.
Is someone present?
Ooh, we got more people
Movement
up here.
detected.
Oh, actually, we got a Courser, it looked like. I can't tell if that's a Courser or not. Hopefully that's just synths. So we're gonna throw some bat shots on here. I haven't found any lucky gear yet, which is unfortunate. Molotov. Light that whole room up. Beautiful.
That's the last of
We lit them up.
I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
Retrieve the deep range transmitter. So I definitely need to go back to the Sanctuary Hills after this. Drop off a bunch of shit because I'm just over encumbered out the wazoo.
Let's
Deep
get
range
out.
transmitter, we got it.
We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
We are getting out of here. Look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Make sure there are no bobbleheads or anything in here. I can't remember. I don't see any. This is where it would be most likely in the end room. Let's upgrade the circuit board if we do want it. Yeah, we want this too. Don't really care about the pipe sniper rifle. I just don't care about it. A couple of stim packs. Well done. Captain Dance is tremendous. Tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. Paladin Dance, I should say, not Captain Dance. Paladin Dance. Man amongst boys.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
You got it, bucko. Does he get picked up by a vertebrate here? He might. He might just say, I'll see you later.
Dance?
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Wasn't bad.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal
we do get the
modification
weapon.
of the standard
Very
Brotherhood
cool.
laser rifle.
This is
May it
very
serve you
important
well
for our
with that.
character. So critical shots do double damage and the critical meter fills 15 times faster. This is the Lucky Energy Rifle. And this is a beautiful weapon. We are going to use this for sure. It is fantastic. Not necessary.
That isn't necessary.
But
I
thank
insist
you.
you keep it. The Brotherhood believes
I
in
will
paying
keep it.
all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my
Yeah, I'm pretty
mind
good.
you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
I'd be honored
Agree.
Surely with their resources, we'll be able to find young Sean.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station and we'll discuss
See,
the
Codsworth. Codsworth's a real G. His mind is exactly where mine was at. It's just absolutely fantastic. Codsworth, you're a man amongst boys. Let's see what we got in the level up department. Expert terminals, good enough 2, can't get that yet. Local leader 2, can't get that yet. Oh, I don't want that. I don't need that anyway. Rifleman 2 we have. Gunslinger 2 we have. Mysterious Stranger. Better criticals. Criticals do 50% more damage. I think we are going to do that. Better criticals. And then next we're going to have to put another one into luck. And so that we can save a critical. But nice work. We're going to have to drop something. Oh,
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Codsworth carry some things. Alright. Military fatigue, +2 agility, +1 strength, +1 agility. Yeah, I like that actually. Okay, Codsworth. Back to Sanctuary Hills for us, where we will wrap up the episode. Well done, everybody. I think that was a good showing. We didn't do bad at all. We got to go with Paladin Dance, and we learned about the Brotherhood of Steel at our first interaction with the BOS, who is the dominant force in the Commonwealth, I think. Out of all of the factions that are available, we haven't met the Railroad yet, but we've met the Minutemen. You got to see what they were about, a very motley crew. And with a good leader, they have a great leader, Preston Garvey, great leader. But he's just not, they don't have the fighting force of the Brotherhood. So the Brotherhood of Steel could send in, one squadron and wipe out the entire Minutemen. And unfortunately, we haven't met the Railroad yet either, but it seems to me that they could do the same thing to them. The Institute is the only competition that the Brotherhood really even has at the moment. They are just... That's why the Brotherhood really show up at all in the Commonwealth. Return to the Cambridge police station. Okay. That's... I guess, yeah, let's do that quick. We'll round off the episode. We'll go to the Cambridge police station. We dropped off the stuff we needed to drop off so that we've got some space. I forgot Codsworth can carry stuff. So go to the Cambridge police station quick. We'll talk to Dance. We'll talk to those people. Yeah, and the Brotherhood of Steel, the most technologically advanced. They were in New Vegas slightly. They were this weird hidden bunker in New Vegas that you could go see and you could go blow up, actually, if you want to, or you could join and get some cool power armor and get some cool things. They had a short side stay in New Vegas. They're a bigger deal in Fallout 4, but still not the biggest deal. I mean, they are such a powerful force. They are coast to coast. They're in New Vegas. They're in California. They're in
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Boston on the East Coast.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished.
And
We
we're
have
back
the
at Cambridge
transmitter.
Police Station.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aylin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks.
I won't lay you down,
I
sir.
promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have
What a
to learn
dickhead,
to
I
work
told you
together.
guys.
And you,
For no
you need
reason.
to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry.
I feel like I've been a
spent
good guy
time in the
so far.
military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the
Thank
point.
you.
I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line.
Look
I
at that
give you
weird
an order,
suit he's
you
wearing, though.
follow it.
Like the weird
It's as simple as
headpiece.
that. Now, before I release you to Halen and
Kinda
Reese
looks
for your
like he's got
assignments, there's
like
one
a
last
sprayed
order of
neck or
business.
something.
From this moment forward, I'm
Futuristic
granting you
neck
the
brace.
rank of Initiate. This is only a training rank. I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than that.
Thank you.
Thanks
you,
aren't
sir.
necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
He doesn't even know what
Ad
that means,
Victoriam.
Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I need you to report to Halen or Reese for your next assignment. Dismissed, soldier.
Yes, sir.
Halen?
Reese
I
still
will
giving you
talk
the
to
cold
them.
shoulder.
I'll get the assignment from her.
I can handle
I
it.
can handle
If you
it.
could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up,
Uh-oh.
Reese is the one who sponsored
And she
me.
tells me. That's so
Took me under
funny.
his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was
That
a little more
charisma check.
between us.
That's
so
one of the things you definitely want to put
I
a couple
asked him if
points
he
into
cared about me
charisma
that
so
way.
you can pass some
He told
speech
me the
checks
Brotherhood
like
of
this.
Steel was all that he cared about.
Get
And there was
some
no
more
room
lore.
for anything else in his life.
And we love
never
lore.
spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Yes.
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks. And we'll talk to
Hey.
Reese.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Give me a
Give me a
break.
break, guy.
I can't win with you.
Win? This isn't a contest. I'm just trying to understand what you're doing here. You're not the military type. You're a loner.
Yes,
So
I
I
am,
can't figure out
actually.
why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might
just,
be the
I gotta
best
find my
chance I'll
kid,
ever have
dude.
to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Look,
shove it.
I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you
Tie you in a
regret it.
pretzel.
So, ready for your
I'll tie you in a
assignment,
pretzel,
hero?
guy.
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations
right,
the
we just
damn
cleared some
eggheads
spots
caused when
for
they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
You got it. Cleansing the Commonwealth, clear out the college square. I remember that mission. I'll tell you what though. That's how we'll do. That's what we'll do on our next episode. We will take care of the college square, and we will find that radio transmitter if it's not too far away. Unfortunately, I think sometimes it can actually send the random location because they are randomly generated quests after a while. That eventually that they'll end up spawning on the DLC maps, and I don't remember if the first one can spawn on a DLC map or not. But I know it has happened to me before, early game, before I've even been to those DLC places. It's the equipment that I'm supposed to recover has been randomly generated on a DLC map, which is tough to deal with. Because you literally just can't do anything about it. You just have to wait. I don't think you even unlock the DLCs until 15 or 25, some of them. So, that's that. We have befriended Dance and the Brotherhood of Steel. Scribe Halen clearly is a big fan of ours, but we have to work on Race. Race doesn't like us yet. It is what it is. It's a hostile word out there. Little does he know with time into a pretzel, with time in a knot and thumb at the front door. But there we have it. We are back in Sanctuary. We have expanded our trio of Codsworth, Preston, and myself, to Codsworth, Preston, myself, and Paladin Dance. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been the 5th installment of the End of the World Fallout 4 playthrough, the Pump Up Pass Gamecast, and tally ho, boyos. Get ready for a bunch more.